Hi, Sandy. How you doing? I got your message in the discussion board, and that's good. I got your post last night, so I'm on it here, and here's what we want. I want to go through, and I just want to tell you, don't sweat it, man. You're doing fine. Look, you know what? I completely understand. Life goes on outside school when you're an online student. I get it completely. I got my advanced degrees online. I got my master's from an online program at Savannah College of Art and Design. So I get it. So I'm the last guy that's going to be a Nazi about you know, I'm just not going to do it. So I'm cool with you. I'm perfectly fine with this. I've got a couple of things that I want to suggest because we're about to go into final, and I know it's just a couple of things I think that we need to push this thing over the edge. In terms of your presentation, let's take a look at the first page. Now, this is great. I mean, I think it's perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. You're showing the function, you're showing everything I need. You've got your materials list. That's so important. My only thing is presentation-wise, it's just, you can't read your, this is, I don't know what kind of, if this is like, can you see the image itself is a low res image? Okay. So that's a low res image. Then we come over here and your type, I don't know what happened to your type, but you can see the way that I zoom in here. This has probably been placed as opposed to actually adding your type right here because this type is destroyed in your PDF, as you can see. I can't even read it. And then the only other thing here is that I would prefer that you do this in your presentation. I think it's much more professional if you were to give your materials list and give your citation, give your research facts right there. So in other words, let's see if we can zoom in here. If I can pick out some words here, I would say recycle birch wood salvaged from, I can't read it, but anyways, whatever you would say. Oh, here, this is a better one. Soy-based inks are made from soybeans, which are biodegradable and better for the environment. Instead of just saying that, say this. According to so-and-so in so-and-so article or whatever, according to my research, and cite the research right here, soy material inks are made from soybeans, which are and then just give me some facts right there so that we're not just saying, oh, okay, so the designer says it's sustainable, so it's sustainable. I guess I'll just believe it. Did you see what I'm saying? I mean, you have to give this some credence. You have to give it some wings. And the wings that we're looking for are to back up your research. So in other words, if you say it's soy-based ink, say it's soy-based ink, it's made from whatever kind of soy, and then give the little mini life cycle analysis, and then just give your little research right there, okay? So, and do that for each one of your materials, little tiny life cycle analysis. So just show me how it's sustainable, okay, with facts, with a little bit of research, okay? That's all I need. Otherwise, you are done. This isn't gonna work. It doesn't matter how you slice it or dice it, a flyer just is not going to work. I've been saying that since week one, and I know a lot of students are like, yeah, but what if I put this here, or what if I do? And I just keep saying, like, I've worked trade shows. I've designed trade show booths. I've designed collateral material for trade shows. And yes, I've designed brochures for trade shows. And I won't do it anymore, number one, because I don't think my work looks very good on the floor. Matter of fact, my work looks terrible on the floor. so I don't even design for companies that are wanting to do trade shows. I just don't do it anymore. And this is the reason why. It's a big cluttery mess. People throw anything they get their hands on away. And a brochure is not going to work. Now listen, just start thinking. Just put your creativity pedal to the metal, and let's figure out a way to get people to hang on to this. It's not going to, coupons aren't going to work. We know that. coupons are not going to work. Just look at just look at my garbage every morning at my studio. Coupons don't work. So I'm just going to use that one example. Okay, one of your classmates had this ingenious example of having their handout. Okay, here's your trade show. Okay, here's my handout. Here's my information from my booth, and people go, oh. Okay, wow, okay, that's great. And as soon as they're ready to throw it away, they flip it over and, oh, wow, here's a map of the trade show. Booth to booth, tell me exactly, wow, awesome. So I'm going to hang on to this, take it a step further, over in the corner, you turn it into the booth, and you get a $5, or you get free parking, or whatever it is, whatever it is. So they give you a little voucher for a $5 parking, you turn it into the parking attendant, he puts it in with the stuff, no litter, no fuss, no muss, we're done, right? See what I'm saying? So that's what I want you to do. Easy job, right? Yeah, it's just not gonna work. And then that's fine. Reusable cotton bag. And I know people give bags away at trade shows thinking that this is great. People will use this to put their stuff in, but it just doesn't work like that because I would say that, in the creativity, and just to be honest, I'd say about 80% of your classmates are giving bags away. So is that the most creative approach? I don't know. Weigh it out yourself. All right. Awesome job. Great references. Good job. So that's all I have. So if you stick with that formula, you are golden. All right. Good job. Thanks.